What's good, everybody? Today I want to do another video where I go over Andy or KYIL and the Loser's best ideas he's put out into his podcasts and give my interpretation and maybe add a little bit onto it about how I think about his ideas. He does this to me because he has a series called Radical Ideas where he nicks my video ideas. So give and take. We like to keep content flowing between us. The one we're doing today, the video I want to talk about is, and I can't remember I don't think he put this on his YouTube. It's a podcast from quite a while ago. It's his hatred of the word should. I think he called it stop shoulding yourself, which doesn't make sense in English. But the idea is that using the word should, I should have done this, I should do this. I think it makes him cringe or gives him actual physical pain. And I want to come at this from the accepting your own history and your own past angle, because I also agree with this. The idea of saying I should have done this, I think he means it more in I should do this in the future. It's there's only the stuff that you have done, so you shouldn't, things like, oh, I should have done this. No. There's what you did, and that is what you did. That is the past. Accept what happened. It's not malleable. You can't change it. I've spoken about this before in terms of accepting your past and the hypothetical history scenarios where you need to stop beating yourself with the stick that is hypothetical history. But this idea of you should do something as well, this prescriptive idea of this is what you should do. It's there's often no super right answer. There's a case of, I like the idea of people freewheeling it a little bit more, knowing what they want to do and going after it. But this whole the word should can be removed from the vocabulary. I do agree with Andy. I think with Andy's one, it was a little bit different to how I view it, because he was talking about how you should, if you're thinking I should do this, you're psyching yourself out a little bit because you're making it an obligation in your mind, and your procrastination just comes in super hard. So it's kind of a little cheat code that you remove the word should from doing any in terms of stuff you're planning to do. When I'm writing articles and stuff like that, there are articles and things, I need to write this article. This is an article that should be written on my site, that kind of thing. But you're under no obligation. He says the world's not going to end if you do this thing if you don't do this thing you decided you should do. It's not a need, but the word should places this idea that it's an obligation in your head, and you end up procrastinating the fuck out of it. So removing the idea of I should do this and replacing it with I want to do this is a much stronger position for your mind to go towards things. Similarly, as I said, removing the idea of I should have done this from your vocabulary and just said I did this, I'm going to do this moving forward, rather than just beating yourself up with the should, I should have done that differently. So no, you did that. Moving forward, I will do this. I want to do this moving forward. I don't want to do that again. I want to do this moving forward. Think about it like that. Don't have any shoulds in your past. Don't have any shoulds moving forward. It is a horrible word. We should ban it from the English language, and he's completely 100% right about that. I hope this made sense. Peace out, guys. Till next time.